Hi and welcome back to #WT20 Daily. I'm Mandira Lalwani. It's semi-finals time at the World 2020 and the pressure is on. We look ahead to the men's sudden death playoff between England and the undefeated Black Caps, and then to the huge women's clash between old foes England and Australia. But first, we pause to pay homage to the two imperious innings that have now entered World 2020 folklore. Chris Gale's unbeaten century against England and Virat Kohli's game-saving 82 against Australia.
Oh, he hasn't got it, has he? Yes, he has. I don't think you should stop. I don't think you should stop. Why would you stop? And he goes again. Oh, that is a gift. Goes again. It's going to bring rain.
Just opens the face, gets it to short third man and goes to a wonderful 100. The big man, Chris Gale, has delivered on the big stage. He really is a superstar.
That's it!
Has it timed as well enough? Yes!
There is long off. He can only watch it go over his head. What about that? It's away. It's full. And that, that could be the game. That is a classic. Here we go, the final over. They need 4. Well, you might as well hit it for 6. India have made the semi-finals of the ICC World 2020.
What amazing efforts! Will we see more of the Gale Kohli heroics in the semi-finals? Well, we look ahead now to what the buzz is on social media. And on Instagram, the latest MRF Tires ICC T20 rankings have Virat Kohli now installed as the world's #1 batsman, and of course that's liked by over 16,000 people. The Southern Stars looking relaxed ahead of their semi in this post from the Taj Mahal. Whilst England's Natalie Skyver tweeted, "Can't wait for tomorrow with these ladies. Bring on the semi," hoping for 2 England wins. Not to be outdone, Alex Hales tweeted, "Cheers for all the support back home. Lads are pumped for tomorrow." So England are pumped, and certainly in our Oppo shot of the day, that rings true. It captures the power and poise of an international paceman. England's Chris Jordan showing intent as he hurls down a 140+ km/h bullet during Nets training. He certainly looks pumped. Speaking of England versus New Zealand, just who has the edge in Delhi? Well, here's what our experts think.
Let's really start to nut out this Delhi game because England have been up there for some time and they get a huge advantage from that, and I think they've just started to move into their best form. How do you see that?
I think England are good, and the power hitting that England have now, I think over New Zealand, that may just be the edge. New Zealand will depend heavily on Guptill to start with. Ross Taylor struck a little bit of form. Kane Williamson hasn't really had a big innings, but I'm going England with that one.
You're going with England, all right.
So crunch time here at the World 2020, and that England-New Zealand knockout semi-final comes to you from the Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium in Delhi, which will no doubt be packed. Here's what New Zealand's Ross Taylor and England's Liam Plunkett think about this all-important clash.
I don't know, something about world tournaments that brings the best out of us. You know, the semi-final of a World Cup, regardless of the format, has got to be pretty exciting, and hopefully we can show that we've learnt and got a lot of experience.
After that first game you get beat, everything's a knockout after that. You know if you get beat the second game, you're going home. I think you come out better playing the tight games. It gives you more confidence going in the semi-final. The group of guys we've got now to go on and win, it'd be huge. And for me, obviously, I'm getting on a little bit. I might not get a chance to play in the World Cup again, so for me, it's a childhood dream.
Oh, I think, it's pretty exciting. I think you can look too far ahead in these tournaments, but, we've one game at a time, and knowing that England will come at us hard. we've been unbeaten in this tournament so far by playing a brand of cricket that you know, is pretty familiar to the team. You know, it's exciting anytime you're playing in a world tournament. Not necessarily just the pool play, but obviously now in the semis, it's pretty exciting, and this is where you play cricket.
Before the men's semi-finals, we start with the grudge match of women's cricket. 3 times reigning champions, Australia take on the old foe, second-ranked England, also at Kotla. These two teams know each other back to front after fighting it out for years for top spot. So let's hear from the girls ahead of this do-or-die T20 shootout.
I think it's probably one of the biggest rivalries in cricket. Certainly as a kid growing up, that was my dream, to play against Australia.
Oh, we know lots about them and they know lots about us, so yeah, I feel like we've played each other a lot. I mean, there's absolutely no secrets in anyone's game, so I guess it's just about which teams and which individuals, I guess, are going to play better on the day.
I think we're coming up against a really good English team who have been in the same boat as us, in the same situation as us in the last 2 or 3 tournaments. So I think it'll be a fantastic contest, but yeah, fingers crossed we can hold our nerve and get over the line.
We've played some of our best cricket against Australia. It's always a good contest and both of us are always trying to get one over on the other team. I think they've got a really good team. Like they showed in the summer that they can beat us on their day. So they've got a lot of world-class players with Perry and Lanning, and you know, their bowling attack's quite good, but I think it should be a close match-up.
We've played at the same grounds, but the 2 pitches have been quite different. So the second time we played on it was a little bit slower and a little bit lower. I guess just summing that up straight away when we step out into the field, and then yeah, trying to work out what's a good score and what's a good score to keep them to as well.
It'll be a really hard-fought game between 2 teams who know a lot about each other.
It's a really big occasion, and in a World Cup semi-final it doesn't come any bigger really.
Nothing beats finals cricket. The form teams at the peak of their powers, giving it their all for World T20 glory. We'll have the pick of that action for you here on #WT20 Daily tomorrow, before we look ahead to that epic India-West Indies showdown. So goodbye and see you then.